by film.
5,
Stand by music.
4,
Stand by announce.
3, 2, 1.
And fade up.
They're the Meryl Streep and Tom Hanks of Hobbs. American public, you are worthless.
Can't account for taste.
Nice. Your teaser from earlier on the loose adaptation.
The Human Torch was denied a bank loan.
Shove that Pulitzer Prize square up your ass.
I'm so happy.
I'm as best as you're going to get, ladies, so here you go. We have... Shut up!
Then it's not a porn! Masturbatory bullshit. I get the joke now.
Hey,
Stupid,
kids.
wonderful thing. Yeah.
Here's some stickers.
Are you in the crosshairs of the woke mob?
To the bridge of Kazakh Doom.
What is happening in my mouth?
Pumpkin spice lattes. I was the mark. You were the mark, man.
Yay. You want to get high together? You want to drink?
Cinema.
Subterfuge, machinations.
Wow.
Wow, wow,
Wow. Wow.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right. Well, welcome, everyone, to a brand new episode of 20 Years, 4 Beers. We are a podcast dedicated to rewatching movies from at least 2 decades ago, while simultaneously enjoying a minimum of 4 modern beers. My name is Steve, and this is my big brother,
Tim.
And we are coming to you from just outside Minneapolis, Minnesota. We have just watched and recorded our episode on the 2005 somehow Best Picture winning Crash. And as usual, we sit down over another beer and discuss another movie. And we lovingly call these our happy hour episodes.
Hey, you guys. Happy hour is from 4 to 6.
In this episode, we will be talking about our final, mercifully, film of 2005 and discussing Brokeback Mountain. Normally, we end our year with an awards special, but we honestly were talking, and it was like, we cannot bring ourselves to do it this year.
What?
I think for 2 reasons, really. The first is that 2005 was an ass dumpster fire movie.
So terrible.
Year. When you look at, we didn't think this would be going on. Like, when we started this, we didn't think probably we'd be going on after 5 years or whatever.
No.
I honestly think we would have totally, thank God, at some point over the last few years, we came up with the idea of looking at older movies.
Let's expand the timeline.
Oh, my God. Because
Yes.
had that not happened, oh, my God. This would have been I think we're done.
Capote?
Yeah,
Yikes.
exactly. If you look at, we really did not cover a lot of best
No.
version. So you have,
Walk the Line?
yeah, we didn't do Walk the Line, which probably we could have.
I mean,
But, either way, yeah. Anyway.
you know, cheers.
Okay, and the second reason is I think if we did do an end of the year episode, we would end up agreeing pretty much on everything. It would have been best actor of this. So,
Yep.
Unfortunately, the Viceni Ales and the Viceni Reels, I just bring it up because I'm super proud of those terms.
They're great.
We'll have to wait until next year, as is the Minnesota tradition.
Yep.
We are just going to wait till next
We're
year.
just going to walk them by.
Yep. All right. Well, as mentioned, we will be talking about Brokeback Mountain. Brokeback Mountain is the story of 2 quiet men in 1960s Wyoming who are both hired on as seasonal sheep herders, as is apparently common.
A thing.
One night, one of the men makes a drunken pass at the other, and this seemingly innocent, depending on your religious affiliation, act leads the 2 men on a decades-long love affair that they both know cannot become a reality, and one that can only take place in the solace and quiet of their refuge in Brokeback Mountain. The film is directed by Ang Lee, adapted from the Annie Proulx novel by Larry McMurtry and Diana Osana, and stars Heath Ledger, Jake Gyllenhaal, Michelle Williams, and Anne Hathaway.
Come on, not my beer.
With our reactions and verdicts to the movie out of the way, we move on to the reactions to our beers that we drank while rewatching our subject movie.
And if you want to have sex with a disgusting bad brewer with a terrible attitude,
This is where we take a look back at our beers and give our expert ratings for our drinking buddies.
Ugh, whatever.
hey, here's the truth.
This is Drinking Buddies.
Let's get weird.
So watched this movie with some seasonal friends, if you will.
Sure, yeah.
End of year.
As you're known to do.
I like that.
Boulevard out of wherever the fuck it is, like Kansas City.
Correct, Missouri. Yeah.
Woo. Their Nutcracker Winter Warmer Ale. Had a 6-pack of that, and I was like, we worked through the holidays. Here we go. I got one left. Might as well enjoy it. Speaking of that, it's a 3.75. It was a very nice, like, if you're in the spirit of sorts for like a winter option, it was good. Then New Glarus out of Wisconsin. New Glarus, there we go.
Yeah.
Their framboise. I'm not sure how, whatever.
Dude, I never, every time I see him, like,
is it French?
Sure.
Sour,
yeah,
basically?
nothing says French, like south of Madison, Wisconsin.
Yeah. Their 2025 Raspberry Sour Ale, and it's so good. It's so fantastic. Like, their sour game is always great, and this is just apparently an annual thing that I got to keep on checking out, but it's a 4.5. It's so fucking good. So yeah, I was like, all right. Thank you for helping me through the movie.
Perfect. I'm glad that I had you go because I cannot remember the other beer I had. I was trying to look through my notes. I'm super mad because, like, here was the problem.
Yep.
Like, we watched Brokeback a couple weeks ago.
Correct.
And it changed thanks to Ice being in Minneapolis.
Yeah.
So fuck them.
Yeah, not the frozen water.
And
bullshit.
like, I had it. And I thought I wrote it down, but then at the time, you know how you like have a can off to the side, and you're like, I'll write it down.
Yeah.
I know one of them was from Unmapped. And I know the other one, it's in here, so I know it. But I'm sitting here trying to like rack my brain of what it was from Unmapped, so I'll have to do it again. So insert Unmapped. I could do Ghost Haze out of Montgomery, but that's not like. I'm not sure we haven't covered that before, have we?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I guess we could do that.
Yeah.
I'm just mad at myself because I'm like, I know it was like triple play or something. I cannot remember because it's not because I think that might have been the last happy hour was a different Unmapped because oddly enough I ended up with Montgomery Brewing and Unmapped on this happy hour as well, and on the previous one from Munich I also had those. So I think it's kind of like in my brain maybe it's wrong. So I'm gonna have to come back to it. So in the moment. If you want, we can just count it.
I mean, you can. But yeah, Ghost Haze has not been...
All right, fine. So I guess I have 2 beers from Montgomery Brewing Company, I guess. The first is Ghost Haze. Tim has in front of him here.
You got it.
It is a hazy IPA. It's 7.8, according to the can that I'm looking at across from me. ABV. You know what, man? That's a solid hazy, though. You had it tonight, I think, for the first time.
Very, very good.
I like... One of the things, especially with the next one we'll talk about, Moab, my love for Montgomery Brewing has been, like we've talked about it before, but both of these beers is like, oh right, like this is why.
Yeah, thanks for doing what you do.
Yes, and so this is a 4.25. I mean, probably.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's very good. Yep, it
really
stands out,
and I think it's of the. I think our last beer on the last episode was the best. But if we had rated this, I almost would have probably put it up against that. And wasn't that? Was this a?
It's a double.
It was a double.
Yep.
And that's where I'm saying like the double was solid, but if you're going to give me just a single hazy IPA, it's really good.
That's good. Very good.
The other one is from Montgomery as well. Moab, MOAB. It's a triple IPA. I don't think we've covered it before. It is one of my the greatest triple IPA I've ever had. I think you would potentially agree with me. Is LTD's Sleepwalker IPA.
Yep.
When it was good, before they fucked it up. If Blake ever listens to this,
when it was good,
dude, come on, man. When those first 5 years, God, that Sleepwalker was good.
Oh, that's so good.
This would be second, right? Like it is an outstanding triple IPA.
Nice.
Because you just had Ghost Haze, it almost tastes like that, but it's a triple. And you're like, okay, here we go. We're not boozy at all, are we? Yeah, so I would say I'll call those 2 tonight for that. I don't even try and remember what my other one was.
It's all good.
Literally, nobody's holding me accountable anyway, so there we go.
It works out perfectly.
Yeah.
And then I'm kind of happy because...
kind of happy.
I mean,
You're excited.
Yeah.
Feel these nipples.
Randomly walking through the wonders of Costco
Sure, naturally.
in Egan, where they have like the option of like the main store, but like the liquor store
Mhm.
next to it. As we want to do.
Of
every
course,
now and
you are. Yeah.
then. I was like, I was checking out the wine section. I'm like, I'm gonna
Naturally.
check out the beer stuff. I have not. I bought this back in
Yeah.
June. Honestly,
Really? Okay.
yeah, because I'm like, the fuck, and I have not seen it since. So here we go. So Kirkland or Kirkland, as we like to say,
Kirkland.
because it's
Yeah.
so
Fancy.
great. Kirkland partnered with Deschutes Brewing out of Oregon. Their bourbon barrel aged imperial stout vintage ale,
Vintage. Yeah.
and I'm so happy because
Yeah.
it's like, sure, fine. I
Right.
guess there's some weird shit we'll have a partnership like, but it's really good.
Yeah.
It's a 12%, so feeling it. Pretty nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
But
Hmm.
it's not like super boozy where you go, oh boy, punch you in the face. Like,
Yeah.
I get like a 4.25 for like, I did not expect this from
Yeah.
a Kirkland Deschutes partnership. See how it goes.
I did not know the game you were bringing. good
Right?
sir.
Yeah. 4.25.
I agree. I mean, when I saw Kirkland on the bottle, I was like,
You brought this in my house?
What?
Show
really?
some goddamn respect. Yeah.
I didn't realize it was Deschutes.
Yeah.
Which, for all of their faults, they're still a good brewery.
Yes,
so
they are.
I mean, yeah, it is. That's interesting. I like it a lot. You said 4.25.
Yeah, 4.25.
I'd probably be a little under that. I mean, like, hang on.
Oh, yeah. But smell like a bourbon barrel aged? Yeah.
See, and that's where I almost
It's
feel like
subtle.
it's missed.
It's subtle.
Like in terms, it's not bourbon barrel aged, right? But it
No,
does.
it is bourbon barrel aged, yeah.
Well, then never mind. I'd probably go with 4.25.
Yeah.
In my head, I was thinking
It's-
you were saying it's almost like
No,
a bourbon. Okay.
It is.
Yeah, I'll go to 4.25.
When I bought it, I'm like, okay, I have not seen it since in
Mhm.
like 6 months. Yeah.
All right. If you finish your beer, you can open that Moab triple if you'd like.
Oh,
Um,
I'm crashing here, so this is gonna be.
yeah, there you go. So yeah, it's one more. I have one more beer in the
Challenge
fridge. Yeah. I would
Send
say
this
that
shit to you
this
after
would be
that,
one
yeah.
of the couple best beers of the night. It's really good.
Mhm.
All right. So there we go. That's it, right?
That's good.
Oh my God. Here we go.
If you guys were the inventors of Facebook, you'd have invented Facebook.
This is a social network
You don't have to be an intellectual property expert to understand the difference between right and wrong.
where we take a look back at the critical and fan reception from 2 decades ago.
Mark!
As usual, Tim takes point on this, so take it away, Tim.
You better lawyer up, asshole, because I'm not coming back for 30%. I'm coming back for everything. $1 billion.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
The IMDb rating is 7.7 out of 10, which is the exact same
I
as
know. I
freaking
know.
Crash.
I saw that too, and I was like, wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
What?
Now, I get that the general public
Sure.
doesn't like gays. but
Don't
like-
like the gays, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You're going to talk just from a movie making
Yes.
standpoint?
The
You're going to talk
exact
about
same?
the exact same? No. I'm not here for this.
Not in this house.
No.
Richard Lawson of Vanity Fair said Brokeback Mountain's high emotion occasionally borders on the melodrama of classic Hollywood. There's plenty of aching nuance, but the film is, for the most part, generous and entirely believable in its character studies. David Anson of Newsweek magazine said Brokeback Mountain is in no rush. Its emotional impact builds slowly. Its rhythms in tune with the countryside, the rugged grandeur of the mountains, the arid, bleak vistas of backwater western towns. What is remarkable about the film is how it doesn't politicize the homosexuality theme, but transcends it to become the story of two people in a doomed love. And Roger Ebert said 4 out of 4. So the film is a story of a time and place where the two men are forced to deny the only great passion either one will ever feel. The tragedy is universal. It could be about two women or lovers from different religions or ethnic groups. Any forbidden love, if you will. The movie wisely never steps back to look at the larger picture or deliver the quote-unquote message. It is specifically the story of these men, this love, who are crippled by a society that tells them how a man must behave and what he must feel. Academy Awards, it was up for 8 awards that year, winning 3. So the 5 nominations were cinematography, supporting actress for Williams, supporting actor for Gyllenhaal, actor for Ledger, and then Best Picture. And it won for score, adapted screenplay, and directing. Right? You go in hindsight, really?
Yeah, but I feel like I get Clooney winning for Syriana because I know you don't like the movie, but he is good.
He's good in it, yeah.
Boy, Gyllenhaal is... Yeah, and then I know we like Seymour Hoffman for Capote, but...
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a rough
Ledger?
year. God, it's a rough
I know.
year.
We'll talk to it.
Anyway, let's make sure I got the right clip going.
You got a better idea? I did once.
You did once.
Have you been in Mexico, Jack Twist? Huh? Because I hear what they got in Mexico for boys like you.
Hell yes, I've been in Mexico. Is that a fucking problem?
I'm gonna tell you this one time, Jack fucking Twist. And I ain't fooling. What I don't know, all them things that I don't know, could get you killed if I come to know them. I ain't joking.
Yeah, we'll try this one. And I'll say it just once.
Go ahead.
Tell you what, we could have had a good life together. Fucking real good life. Had us a place of our own. But you didn't want it, Ennis. So what we got now is Brokeback Mountain. Everything's built on that. That's all we got, boy. Fucking all. So I hope you know that if you don't never know the rest. You count the damn few times that we have been together in nearly 20 years, and you measure the short fucking leash you keep me on, and then you ask me about Mexico, and you tell me you kill me for needing something I don't hardly never get. You have no idea how bad it gets. And I'm not you. I can't make it on a couple of high-altitude fucks once or twice a year. You are too much for me, Ennis. You son of a horse and bitch. I wish I knew how to quit you.
Why don't you just let me be, huh? Because of you, Jack, that I'm like this. Nothing. I'm nowhere. Oh. Get the fuck off me!
It's all right. Damn you, Ennis.
I just can't stand this anymore, Jack.
We begin our discussion with our reaction segment that we call Spotlight.
This is Boston, and the church does not want them to be found. So, they are not there.
This is where we highlight and discuss our top takeaways of any kind from rewatching our subject film.
We've got 2 stories here. We've got a story about degenerate clergy, and we've got a story about a bunch of lawyers turning child abuse into a cottage industry.
If there were 90 of these bastards, people would know. Maybe they do.
This is Spotlight.
They knew, and they let it happen.
All right. We've got Spotlight going. Tim, what do you got?
So, I do remember like seeing this in the theater.
See, yeah, I know I did not see this in the theater. I know I did not.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Gross.
All that homo love.
Oh, God. Keep that in your pants, sir.
But
I
as,
know I
like,
didn't see it there. I
yeah.
saw it eventually, but yeah, obviously, yeah.
Which I found, I remember at the time feeling like, it's fine. And I know I have not watched it since.
Yeah, I know. I watched
20 years. But
Yeah,
no way.
I think I probably similar to Crash. I watched it at least once or I
maybe
watched it a
after.
couple times
Yeah.
since then, but not much.
Like for me, I'm like, nope. Like just was
It's
like,
not an annual rewatch.
yeah, not feeling it. It's like, so I am so happy, to be honest, that we watched it again. When we were like, okay, 2005, it's a shitty year. We got to do Crash.
Yeah.
And
We
this was
do
like,
have to do.
do we? I guess so.
even this movie was
Yeah.
like, I don't know, do I want to rewatch?
And I
this movie?
definitely was
Yeah.
like, please, like that's like I like wanted like yes to do it, and I'm so happy because like it definitely hit me different.
Totally, yeah.
20 years on, because I forgot how much the story like covers like the parental stuff,
yeah,
and the life experience, and the not just their initial hookup, if you will, but the totality of their life together and the tragedy. So it definitely hit different now than I remember. Like I kind of remember being bored in the theater, being like,
"Oh, I was bored at home too." And there's an inherent problem.
Super slow, which is a problem with the movie. But I think for me, just want to put it up front, I'm really happy to watch this. So spoiler, I love this movie.
No, I do
did
too.
not expect.
I do too. I'm not ever gonna pretend that I don't love this movie or think that it was undeserving of the love that it has. Yeah. I am glad we watched it. I mean, it was tough for me because we both actually watched it the week of a few days after Renee Good's killing.
Yes.
Or
like,
murder
really?
by ICE. We're like, do I have to watch it? Because she's also, I guess we don't know everything, but she's LGBTQ, and you're like, I gotta.
This is.
And now I gotta. So this happened in the '60s, and we're so arguably 60 years later, and still getting shot in the face. Now, she wasn't shot in the face for being LGBTQ. She was just shot in the face for being a woman in the wrong place. Yeah. But I was like,
a mouthy lesbian.
Just
I
almost
per
said
their
something
perspective.
Yes. But I was like, so it was tough. It was a tough watch in terms of like, why am I watching this right now?
Yep.
And I'm glad we did. I just wish I had done it in December. Like I just feel like I would have had a different perspective.
Yeah.
My initial thought was, boy, I have a lot of thoughts on this movie, I guess. No, but it's not in like a deep thought standpoint, but just like, I forgot. So what were the 3 wins? It was director. It was
directing, adapted screenplay.
Yeah.
And score.
Which, okay, fine. The score is fine. It's beautiful, but it's like, come on. Okay.
Very simple. Yes.
Yeah. I can't remember who else was this Memoirs of a Geisha year with?
Yeah, it was 2 of Williams.
Because here's my problem: is that Memoirs of a Geisha is legitimately amazing.
Yeah,
that's a great score.
Oh, that's great.
Munich is like, okay,
yeah.
This is a beautiful film.
Oh, right.
This is
it's
beautiful.
Gorgeous.
My first early on thought was, this is a gorgeous film.
Yes.
And so cinematography goes to, I guess, not Crash, because we didn't discover that. Like, who wins cinematography? I guess I'll look. But like, is something more beautiful than this movie? Like, what? This is how much research we do on 20/4 here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, okay.
But like, you got it coming up.
But why go? Come on.
Yeah, I guess I think of. I'm trying to think of like what other movies were that year. Like, what do you got? Oh, Tim's like,
sorry, I mistyped
That's
a bit. Nope. That's other the years we go over that.
Yeah, you got to do Oscars 2006.
I know. I did it. Is it Nope. It
Did
says
you?
Pan's Labyrinth, which is not.
Nope, that's next year.
Exactly. Thanks, AI Overview.
Oh. Oscars 2006.
Memoirs of a Geisha.
Yeah, okay. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
But, like, I just look at it like... I don't know. Anyway, point is, this is a beautiful,
it's
beautiful film. Like, when we talk about Sinners this year and why cinematography may or should win, it's because it's the beauty in the simplicity of what we're looking at.
Yes.
It is beautiful.
Yes.
Even all the way down to the scene that we use for the clip here, which is the I Wish I Knew How to Quit You scene. Yeah. There's just like a giant fucking mountain in the background. There's a lake. I mean, it's a beautiful film. And I also think it's a beautiful film from a feel standpoint.
Yep.
Like it's a beautiful in like physical beauty, but it's also beautiful in like emotional beauty. That was my first takeaway as I was watching this. I was like, I'm drawn in by the artistic sort of beauty of this movie.
Yes. At the same note, like it's just a fucking beautiful film.
Yeah.
To watch. You just go, damn it, I want to go wherever you film that and just hang out in the mountains. Like clearly somewhere in Canada, up north, in the Rockies.
Yeah.
Please, this looks fucking gorgeous. So, like, if you can establish a world in which these characters feel they can just like disconnect from the quote unquote real world, that's important. I will say, I thought about this watching it a few weeks ago, like, and I will die on the hill that I think English Patient is an incredible movie.
It is an incredible movie. It's just boring as fuck.
And I don't disagree. Like, but it's like, it's a good thing, but also a challenge I found where like, it's just so aching to be artsy.
Yeah.
Like, and I think Ang Lee definitely deserved the Oscar.
Oh, yeah.
It's beautiful for direction, but not good or bad necessarily. It's just, it's designed to be, and we joke about like, the cinema where like you think about like this is so like tailor-made for hitting all these like the like elements of what will hit with the voters for Oscars, good or bad, which is surprising it didn't win in some of the stuff, but it does combine with it's beautiful. It's just it feels like it is an art film with the story elements and things like that. But like, I remember thinking, oh yeah, this feels like it's designed to be for all the awards, which is surprising to win. But yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
For these things. But yeah.
What do you got? What else you got?
So, there's a few things like that struck me watching it where, side note, I actually kind of laughed because, so the two men, you know, it's super slow, and I would say not patient, but slow. It's a really, I think the problematic first half hour where it's like, yikes, move it along. Like, I get they're trying to like set the stage, but it takes its time. But you know, the whole thing is Jack and Ennis. Ennis is like kind of like a base camp. Jack goes out there. They have their first sexual encounter.
Yep.
Really intense. We're like, oh boy.
Yeah, for sure.
Here we go. And I kind of laugh because like Ennis goes after that. He's the one that's supposed to be protecting the sheep. He goes out there and sees like, oh, one of the sheep got killed. And he's like clearly hung up by it and feels like, oh, damn it. I like did something wrong. Apparently he was not too shaken up by it to not go right back to the Jack well that next night. He's like, hey,
the jackhammer, if you will.
We're going to go back to this, buddy. So it's a funny for me watching it feeling like the job they have to do.
Yeah. Yep.
And the obligation or responsibility tied to they just want to get laid. So whatever, I get it. It works, but like it's fine enough. But I felt like it didn't land the way I thought they might have wanted it to.
Yeah.
Feeling like, oh, this is going to be this obligation piece. Later to come, I feel it pans out more once they have like family and stuff. But the first mountain sequences they're just fine for me.
Yeah.
I'm not bored, but I'm like, where's this going kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
I think
I struggle with it.
That's the inherent problem with movies like this or Power of the Dog or some of the others that are like, they go out of their way to be country beautiful.
Right. It's just so gorgeous.
Right. And actually, we're not going to talk more about this necessarily, but that's why I think Nomadland is an interesting,
sure.
Like, it's really well done because I'm not bored through the whole thing.
No.
Like you're showing me these beautiful vistas or whatever, but I'm not bored.
Mm-hmm.
So it is.
It's a good comparison.
The first half hour to almost 45 minutes is kind of like, where are we going with this?
Yeah.
Even with the first encounter, you're kind of like, okay, like it just doesn't get there. And I think this is where I know one adapted screenplay and it's a good screenplay. I do. And it's a good screenplay, but I do think like there's just I don't know. I have a hard time crapping on this movie.
Yeah.
But I'm also like there's a few things that definitely will praise, but like I don't like. Yeah, I was kind of bored through the first part of it.
It's really slow.
Yeah. I will say one of the things I was writing probably early on because it's my second note. How hard or maybe easy, would the screenplay have been? Like, I feel like this entire screenplay was maybe 40 pages long.
Probably.
There's no dialogue.
No.
Like in 2.5 hours, it's like 20 minutes of dialogue, I feel like.
Yeah.
So I feel like this
looks.
is the easiest screenplay to ever write.
To win the award.
Yeah. You're like, I'm just going to write this. And then, now, to be fair, what they do write about and talk about is very interesting and it's good. But it is like there's a lot of silence. There's a lot of middle sort of like quiet. You're like, that's cool, but also you're asking me to be here for another 2 hours. Like can we at least give me something?
Yeah.
So that was my second point.
Well, it's just patient.
Mm-hmm.
In many ways, but I agree. I'm like, okay, you can cut out so much of the stuff, but to me, I feel like it elevates, odd enough, when Ennis and Alma, the female character, their relationship starts to kind of
Michelle Williams.
Like when they have their initial sequence between Jack and Ennis, and like it's not. I guess in hindsight, like I'm not like jarred by like, oh my god, two men hooking up. What shall we do? Oh my gosh, I actually feel like it really elevates when Ennis and Alma like start to come in together.
Yes. Yeah.
And it feels like, oh, okay, like here's this kind of heteronormative experience, and they're building a life. And even Ennis and Jack talk about like, I'm not queer, he says.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, no one will understand what we have out here together. So it's really kind of really nuanced in the story where it does feel like a disservice to be like, oh, it's a gay cowboy movie. Like, no, it's much more. It's such a disservice to the movie.
Offended by that, like gay cowboy movie.
Yeah, it's not that.
No, Power of the Dog is a gay cowboy movie,
Sure.
which I don't think you've seen.
I'm not.
Okay, but I'm like, that's a gay cowboy movie. That's an outright, blatant, just like play on a gay cowboy movie.
Yeah.
These aren't even cowboys. These are just people who are working
like
for the summer,
to like
a
summer
fall
hand
to make
help
money
the
for their
sheep.
family.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
God, I hate that.
So like, I do appreciate that they set the stage really well for this feels like a seasonal thing. It's a hookup.
Yeah.
And they move on. And so, to the credit of the story in the movie, like, what would it be like if they have that, but then, it's the 60s.
Yeah.
This storyline of the men going about their heteronormative experiences. What stood out to me was I kind of forgot that. So, Ennis and Alma they have a life. They have kids. I do appreciate the movie like taking time with the years in between.
Yes, and it takes place over 20 years. Basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
we don't get the timeline, but it does make
But you can see the experience of it. It's really, really heartbreaking to me when Ennis sees Jack after many years and they have their like reconnection scene and Alma oversees it.
Yeah, at the stairwell.
Yeah, the stairwell like of their house. It's like we built a life. Like the movie, I think, again, disservice to calling it a gay comedy movie. Like, no, it's these characters that are well rounded and around it. Like she is the mother of his children, and she looks down and be like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Yeah,
again, from the time and place, it would be jarring.
Yeah, because like it would be easy if it were a woman that he was cheating on. It would be easy for her to be a victim, get a divorce, and fine.
Yeah,
but it's even when they do get a divorce, you go like, it can't be for that reason because likely he would still get like if she were to say he doesn't love me, he loves a guy, somebody would have probably killed him at the time. We see that with Jack. And so like it's got to be something where like she loves him, but she sees that he's cheating on her with a man. But it's not even like, God, it's not even traditional cheating.
Right?
It sounds like a weird thing to say.
It's so much more like nuanced and layered.
Yeah, it's just like it's so weird. I can't even like. And Michelle Williams is outstanding in this. Actually, as that sort of quiet, sort of
flat out incredible.
Yeah, she's really good. I remember thinking like, maybe she's okay. No, she's really good.
The long suffering life.
that sort of understanding of I'm gonna just stumble in, and it's the only time she sees him. But now she just knows, which does feed into one of my favorite scenes, by the way, which is later on when they're divorced and she's at Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever it is. And they're in the kitchen, and she confronts him, but it's confronting him, but in a non-confrontational, we're already divorced way. That scene is, for me, one of the most heartbreaking scenes. Is he's finally confronted on it, and he doesn't know how to handle it. He doesn't know how to do it. Like she finally gets the courage to stand up to him. But he's not even being a bad guy either. No. He's just apparently bi-curious. Like, it's just...
And she's not like, how dare you?
I know. That whole scene is just heartbreaking. It's so good. But that just ties into what happens like an hour later or whatever,
Yes.
So it is really well done. It's just also very slow.
It is a weird thing. They could have... but I don't know. I struggle with like... Could they have moved it along or ramped it up?
Sure.
Maybe, but then I feel like that for me, the ending of it and like the payoff is worth it because it takes his time.
Yeah.
For this character. I struggle with like criticizing, you took your time to get to these things, but I love what they did to get to it. I don't know, it's weird. Yeah. But I agree. I had that scene where like her and like, so Michelle Williams and Heath Ledger, so great together. Heartbreaking scene, but yes, I agree.
I mean, obviously they were together in real life, so that does it tracks.
But what tracks for me is like the complexity of the times, the relationship, the challenges of living two lives. That there's a moment where Jack says something about Alma, and Ennis is like, I wrote down like, "You shut up about Alma. This ain't her fault."
Yeah,
I really loved that it's like this defensive thing of even these characters being like, no, like they didn't ask for this.
Yeah.
Like this is what we're expected to do from society, grappling with it. And
especially Ennis.
Yes.
Especially Ennis.
Yes.
If we know that Jack would have left and given this a shot.
Oh yeah, he'd be like, fuck the world. We'll do whatever we want.
Yeah, when Ennis is like, no, he had that guilt.
Yes.
Yeah,
and like I got 2 kids with her, and Jack had a boy, I think, with Anne Hathaway. But like, I do like the fact of Jack is so dismissive of these real world elements, and Ennis is like, no, this is not her fault. So I really appreciate what they did from a character standpoint of men in that world at the time that might have been grappling with it. It's super,
especially
super
in like it's not in the 60s in 1964 when it starts, because it ends up in the 80s or whatever. Like that could have been accepted in some places, stereotypically San Francisco or whatever. It could have been totally fine, but in rural Montana or Wyoming, that
Texas,
would not have been accepted.
Yes.
So it's like, yeah, man, it's a well done understanding of the time that the story was created in.
Yes.
And I think that's why, like, a lot of times I'll write or like sometimes you have to get this understanding of it can't be, not everything is in modern lens. You have to write in the past. And Annie Proulx, I assume this was probably from like the 80s when it was published. So, it was different. But yeah, it's a quiet film. It's a really well done screenplay. It's just, it's really hard for me, though, to say you should watch this movie.
Yeah.
Our parents will do this, or other people will be like, hey, I'm going to watch the Best Picture winner. Yeah. So like with Moonlight or whatever, you can watch, I can't recommend this. Like I do feel like that's one of those things. But I had a couple other points here.
But is that element like, yes, it handles that story time for the place and the world really, really well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. Like, just from an understanding of, let's like, and a modern version of this would be Hell or High Water, not gay, but I'm just saying, like, in terms of like the world they live in, like, is just bleak. I live it like, I got to do what I got to do.
Yep.
And so, like, I'm going to go be a sheep herder in Wyoming, and I'm going to go do this, or I'm going to do whatever. Like, they're just doing what they got to do to survive, man, in these just like bleak circumstances. Yeah. And I think like they do a great job of that for sure.
Well, that's why it works so well with like Jack's character, where he's just like, he's basically made himself with this woman very well off. And what was you? You got to like be like,
whoa, God, sorry, you got to be with Anne Hathaway.
Yeah. And then like your father-in-law is a piece of shit. Like, cool, whatever. But it's easy for him
I do like that
in.
scene of the TV scene, though.
Oh, I do.
Thanksgiving scene is really good. Yeah.
It's great. Of like establishing himself as like, but again, he has a luxury of, I have this affluence.
Yes. Yeah.
That I can come to Wyoming to see you. And Ennis is like, I'm in fucking squalor, man.
Yes. And what I have goes to my daughters.
Yes. Everything is for my daughters.
Yeah.
Like, it's so great.
You know what, man? I don't have much else to say about this movie. It's so weird. We're just like, I mean, Heath Ledger. I will say, like, one of the things, the last thing I have to say, besides coming off of what you have to say, is from a performance standpoint. The connection between the two of them, is male or female doesn't matter. Or non-binary.
Yes.
The connection between Ledger and Gyllenhaal is amazing. It's really what makes this movie.
Yes.
And it really is like, it's a believable performance from two straight men. In fact, one of the straight men has a child with another woman in this movie.
Yes.
You're like, oh, that's how straight you are? Like, you have a kid from this movie.
Yes.
And like, the connection between them is legit. It's so like, unfortunately, I have to say this, but it's so often a same-sex relationship in movies in between like actual gay people. It feels uncomfortable to the viewer because subconsciously you can tell they might be a little uncomfortable with this scene they're in. Like,
Correct.
not always,
Yes.
but one of the like one side or the other is and the two of these guys, it's a love story.
Yes.
Like, it is effortlessly beautiful between the two of them. Boy, their performances, but like just on their own.
Yes.
Gyllenhaal and Ledger. It's one of the best love stories to put on film, actually.
It is such a tragic story.
Yes.
Because you can appreciate, like, you think of Romeo and Juliet.
Sure.
Or I think of other elements where it's like you have stories come together where these two characters, it's a doomed love.
Yeah.
And you go, fuck.
Yeah. Every other thing you could talk about, West Side Story.
Yeah.
That's Romeo and Juliet.
It is.
Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
That's
like,
Romeo and Juliet. Like, they're all based on that, but I get your point. Yeah.
It's the first foray into this where it is a tragic love, but it just happened to be two guys.
Yeah.
And it's such a disservice to the movie that it came out when it did, no pun intended, with like, oh, it's like, it's just a gay cowboy. It's like, no, it's so much more weighty because, yes, they have the physical thing early in their life.
Yeah.
Fine. It is I actually forgot about this watching it again. Like the 20 years of reconnecting and feeling like if only we could have had a chance to live outside of this moment in this area, what could that have been like?
Yeah.
And it's fucking tragic.
Yeah.
And it's heartbreaking. And so when, like, spoiler, when Jack dies, and he gets a letter back to Ennis, he's like, oh my God, I'm deceased. Like, or he's like, and he goes, he
didn't. Oh, he got
a letter
deceased, and he called to find
found out that he had died.
Yep.
The story does a great job of like outlining that men of their similar inclination would have been killed at the time. But that final sequence where he goes to the family, like Jack's parents.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is fucked up.
Yeah.
Super weird. Like, I'm just going to get maybe the ashes. Nope. Cool. But then he sees the shirt and breaks down. Like, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
But what elevates the material for me, honestly, spoiler, is
at this point.
Yeah. But like Ennis's relationship with his daughters.
Yeah.
Right? It's a great, like, again, complexity of the time where it's not just I'm going to have these whims of my own needs. Like, I have these two kids to take care of. And there's a scene where his daughter asks, like, basically, can I come live with you? And he's like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
And it's really sad, but then she comes back later like, hey, I'm getting married. Like, it's much more of a well-rounded character than just like, I am grappling with my love that I lost for this guy. It just, I was surprised watching it, feeling like, fuck, this is so good. It's so good. It's super slow.
Yeah.
Buckle up, like 2.5 hours or whatever. It's like, oh yeah, it's gonna take its time. But it's really good. All the actors involved. I mean, Anne Hathaway's fine. Like,
that's not her fault.
No. It's a poorly served character.
Yep.
But no, it's so fucking.
Yeah. Any other points?
No,
I don't either. Obviously.
Shocking. Yeah.
Go ahead. I'll play the next segment. We'll see when we get back.
You got a better. I'm going up there. I'm going to try it. I'm going to let the jury decide.
As we close out our spotlight segment, we come to our final takes called The Verdict.
If we are to have faith and justice, we need only to believe in ourselves.
This is where Tim and I give our final verdicts after rewatching the film and decide whether or not the movie held up over the course of 2 decades.
Now you get out of here before I call a bailiff and have you thrown in jail.
This is The Verdict.
I said to hell with it, to hell with it.
All right. Well, my verdict on Brokeback Mountain is that Brokeback Mountain is quite possibly one of the most breathtakingly beautiful films to ever grace our screens, both in physical beauty but also in the single yet complicated beauty of an impossible love. With quiet direction from Lee and 2 incredible performances from Ledger and Gyllenhaal, we are treated to a film that really had not come along before in terms of mainstream films. That being said, the film is a slog at times for me, and not much happens for a good chunk of it. I still feel like I still feel a connection to them, both the characters, but the women feel hollow, even with good performances, or good enough from Hathaway, but especially a good performance from Michelle Williams. It is no longer the ridiculous, how could this not win, though still, how could this lose to Crash?
Yeah.
Like, it's not about how could this not win Best Picture. It's how could this lose to Crash. Yeah. That's the narrative I look at now. Other films of 2005s were better, in my opinion, namely Kingdom of Heaven, if you consider the director's cut. King Kong is better than this movie, in my opinion, and certainly better than Crash. We're just going to get that out of the way. It's better than Crash. And even Goblet of Fire, or in my opinion, Cinderella Man, are better in some ways of this. So it's a weak year of film. That being said, it is still a classic film that The Power of the Dog wished it had been years later. And it is a crowning achievement, even if I was not blown away by it 20 years later. I still have 4 out of 5.
Nice. A bold film for its time, and one that I was pleasantly surprised absolutely holds up these 20 years later. Brokeback Mountain, unfortunately, was simply labeled as the gay cowboy movie, but it's so much more than that. It's a film about sacrificing your true self to the pressures of one's time and succumbing to what society expects of you, even if that means your different lives might cause harm to those you love. Carried by quiet intensity from Heath Ledger, who's damn good, and moments of really heartbreaking work from Williams. I honestly was really impressed with this movie. I think it's important you talk about. It's not that I would say it is my favorite or best picture worthy of the year.
Exactly. Yeah, there's definitely distinctions there.
But like you said, I am just baffled watching it recently in the scene Crash. I cannot believe that this lost to Crash.
Yeah.
But it's also one that I can't like a blanket recommendation. It's in no way close to Roma that came out 5 years ago or whatever.
Yeah, I was like, where are you getting it? Yeah.
But just like, to me, the experience, the feeling of I'm accessing something very different.
Yeah.
But I adore that movie, not to say the same for this, but I can't blank. Example that came up watching, like, I can't blanket recommend it, but it's really well done.
Yep.
Overall, 4 out of 5 for me.
Yeah.
It's a classic for the time and the genre. It's like, it should have won Best Picture.
Absolutely. When you look at the 5 that were up for it, it absolutely should have been Best Picture. It is, yes,
but it's
I
not
agree.
the Best Picture.
No, it's not.
No,
I agree.
Later.
Yep.
Right.
The exciting quiz program 21.
Our final segment of the episode is Quiz Show.
I have stood on the shoulders of life, and I've never gotten down into the dirt to build.
Where in our research for our subject film, we find some interesting trivia nuggets that we hope will stump the other and possibly intrigue you.
This is not McCarthyism. You're not here to expose for the sake of exposure.
This is Quiz Show.
Well, evidently certain of the contestants were given the answers in advance.
Cheating on a quiz show. It's like plagiarizing a comic strip.
All right. So I have 4. Tim has 3. Although 4, we'll see how that goes, depending on how I word
We'll
it.
see, yeah.
I don't know where to go here. David Harbour is somehow in this movie.
I was going to say we have to talk about it.
Do you have a trivia on David Harbour? Oh,
but maybe
God.
not the same. Yeah,
we'll see. He's somehow in this movie. He's fine. He's like in a little bit of
a small bit.
Whatever. We actually could have covered him in another film of this year. Do you have this trailer?
Not this. I mean,
it might trivia.
It might work out.
I don't know.
We'll
we could have covered him from a film in 2005, but his role was cut. Oh, there we go.
No, not
so
that.
we could have
What?
covered him in another film from 2005, but his role was on the cutting room floor.
No.
He is still credited as dock worker, quote unquote, in what other film we have recently covered from 2005.
I have trivia for him, but not that.
And it ties into the trivia / our frustration with this movie of a dock worker.
Okay.
Dock being like obviously not doctor, but like a port
Cinderella Man?
A port authority. That's a good guess. It's a different one, so I'm going to give you a no.
I'm thinking. Okay.
So it's of War of the Worlds.
What?
So he was cast as a buddy of Tom Cruise early on, and one of our criticisms of that movie was when what's her chick bartender dies later.
Right? Yeah.
We thought there must have been a deleted scene here. Turns out,
spoiler.
Yes. David Harbour took Tom Cruise to a bar where they talked to so-and-so Sheila or whatever.
Okay.
And so David Harbour was Tom Cruise's buddy in that movie, War of the Worlds.
That's
we
so great.
did not cover it because obviously he was not in the movie. He was on the cutting room floor.
no idea.
I didn't either until I realized David Harbour, because I clicked on him and it was like War of the Worlds was in the filmography, and I was like, excuse me, what's that now? I literally just watched this. He is not in that movie.
No,
they cut
absolutely
it.
not.
Yep.
Because we would have been like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Hence, like this, watching be like, wait. I'm sorry. I forgot, like, there's Anna Faris, Kate Mara.
Oh, yeah, man. The cast is actually weirdly decent.
And then David Harbour, like, what? Okay.
Yeah. What do you got for
David Harbour was a surprise to me, again, like I said, for the film. Because, again, I would have no idea at the time who he was. But
no, and he definitely looks nondescript. Yeah.
No. But now I know it's his second screen role in this. He had his big screen debut 1 year earlier than this, in a small role in sex-based drama starring Liam Neeson and Laura Linney.
Dude, Kinsey.
Yes.
And God, that movie's so not good.
It's just dumb.
Were you with me on all three of those movies that we did the triple feature?
I think so.
It was Thanksgiving, day after Thanksgiving. And it was all three. It was Alexander, it was Kinsey, and one other film that I'm suddenly blanking on. I'll get to eventually. But there was a triple feature on day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
that was a rough one. Man.
It was.
Kinsey is fine.
It's fine.
But yeah.
Anyway, nice work.
All right. So Tim, what film that we potentially will cover in 2026? Was Jake Gyllenhaal's first film credit or early film credit?
Oh, I think is it City Slickers?
It is.
Yes,
City Slickers.
He's the son.
He is.
That's right.
Yes, he is. Because
there's something about like watching me like
yeah.
He had like a similar type of like a cowboy. Yep. Oh yeah.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
You got it.
Oh my god.
All right, you got one more?
You got two more.
I do. So maybe we'll see.
Ang Lee was the first person of Asian descent to win the Academy Award for Best Director, which he would do again.
I was thinking the second was checks notes. Ang Lee
again later for Life of Pi.
Oh, dude.
Since then, there have been 3 others of Asian descent to win Best Director, all in the past 6 years.
Okay.
Can you name the director or other films?
So Chloe Zhao,
yes,
would be for Nomadland,
correct.
And then, so can I just name the film Paradise or Parasite? Sorry,
Parasite.
is
Bong Joon-ho?
Yeah, Bong Joon-ho.
Yep.
And so I'm missing one.
Yes,
that I feel like is glaring in my face.
It's a co-director, if that helps.
Oh yeah, the Daniels.
Yes.
So one of the Daniels.
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yes.
By Daniel Kwan.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
Truly one of my all-time like favorite of the past like 5 years. So fucking good.
I agree. I remember
watching me like, this is gonna win. It should win. And thankfully it did.
Yeah. I mean, we had the same thing of like when Parasite came out and I told you Parasite is like, you gotta watch this movie. I agree. I went through a personal problem at that time, and so it's hard to look back at that and be like, "Oh, totally agree." It was a different time.
Yep. Nice.
All right.
Work.
So, Tim, of the principal actors that you've already mentioned, -1, Well, 2 actually. We have Jake Gyllenhaal, Heath Ledger, Anne Hathaway, David Harbour, Kate Mara, Michelle Williams, Randy Quaid is in this movie,
right?
And then Linda Cardellini is also in it.
Yep.
Who's the only one of those who has been in a Best Picture winning film?
Oh, Nikes.
Because we obviously know this wasn't. So Jake Gyllenhaal, Heath Ledger, Anne Hathaway, David Harbour, Linda Cardellini, Kate Mara, Michelle Williams, and Randy Quaid.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to give you a hint. It's not Randy Quaid.
Yeah, I'm like, damn it. Of those who have been in a Best Picture
winning film.
I can't think of the I'm just too drunk. I don't know. Who is it?
It's a race-related film, and it should have lost to a Spike Lee film called Black Klansman. And it was,
my gosh.
Linda Cardellini was the wife in this movie of Viggo Mortensen.
Oh, yeah, the Green Book.
Green Book, yeah.
Yes.
So she
that's
was
good.
Yeah,
that's really good.
I mean, it's a solid cast list, man. But of
That's
all of
really
them,
good.
they've not been in a Best Picture winning film, except for, of all people,
Yeah. I would not have expected
Linda
that. No, I'm like,
Cardellini.
Jake. No. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you have you have one more?
Yep. So cinematographer, Rodrigo Pietro.
Sure.
He was nominated for his first Academy Award for Brokeback. And he has been nominated 3 times since then, winning, however, none. All of the other 3 nominations were for Martin Scorsese films, oddly enough. So I'll give you the years of the movies. I'm curious. And if needed, the main actor for the film. So
since this movie, it's been all Scorsese films.
3 times all Scorsese.
For cinematography?
For cinematography.
So Killers of the Flower Moon is going to be one of them.
For 2024. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to give myself a ding
nice.
On that one. Hugo?
Nope.
Okay. I'm trying to think of, like, in the movies Scorsese. Oh, well, it would have been The Irishman.
Irishman, yep, 2020.
Yeah, so
nice.
cinematography. Boom. Ooh. Oh, shit. What's been in between
2017.
2017 Scorsese film. I feel like this is staring me right in the face.
Adam Driver.
Dude. Have you seen that movie?
No,
Silence?
Silence. I have no interest, man.
Don't.
No.
It is fucked up, man.
Like, I have no, like.
It is fucked up.
Yeah.
There's some weird fucking shit in that movie.
It's like, let's go, like,
but
convert
it
the
is
Japanese
a beautiful,
to this,
it is a
I'm sure
beautiful film.
Nice.
So anyway, yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Work. Yeah, good job.
All right, Tim, I'm going to just ask you an easy one on this one. Well, maybe not easy.
Oh,
It's
I
the
don't know.
same list. Jake Gyllenhaal, Heath Ledger, Anne Hathaway, David Harbour, Linda Cardellini, Kate Mara, Michelle Williams, and Randy Quaid. Who's the only person not to star in a Marvel or DC film?
Kate Mara.
That is incorrect, good sir. Kate Mara was in the Fantastic Four movie.
Shit. I forgot about that. Dang it. That's really good. Ledger.
Also incorrect. He was in DC. I said Marvel or DC. God, you are drunk.
I'm not paying attention.
Wow.
Sorry.
Marvel or DC.
Yep. Anne Hathaway.
Also incorrect. She was in Dark Knight Rises, dude.
Oh, shit. That's
oh my
right.
God. This is embarrassing for you.
Williams.
Also incorrect. She was in the Venom movies. This is DC.
Okay.
It's Randy Quaid, obviously, dude. He has not been in Marvel or DC. That should have been way easier than it was. You got any others?
No, I don't.
All right, well, there you go.
That's good.
We finally made it. That brings us to the end of the episode. Be sure to find all of our previous episodes on your favorite streaming platforms. And stay tuned for our upcoming 2006 episodes where we discuss the ever so relevant V for Vendetta and Idiocracy. Find us on the web via the metaverse of Facebook, Instagram, and Threads, and head to 20years4beers.com for more info. We want to say thank you for taking the time to listen and for clicking that like or subscribe button on your devices. This has been 20 Years 4 Beers. My name is Steve.
I'm Tim.
And thanks for listening.
Thank you.
We podcasted to
Sure.
Doesn't like gays.
Don't like the gays, yeah.
But I was like
a mouthy lesbian.
I almost
per
said
their
something awful.
perspective.